Well, thanks for joining us. Let's do some business news now. And shop owners operating at the Tema Central Market are protesting an upward adjustment of property rates and other market levies. They want the new annual rate of 240 cedis reduced.
The protesters hit the streets on what it is described as an astronomical increases in property rate, licensing fees and levies. Shop owners operating in the Tema Central Market for 10 years had paid 2 cedis 5 pesos as property rate monthly, plus other levies summing up to 50 cedis. But the Metropolitan Assembly has reviewed the rate to 240 cedis.
Previously at the Tema Market, city authorities used to clean the market for us. But now, we hire people to collect the refuse.
Everything is very, very slow. Now, say, markets no banner say at the same time, you tear taxes.
We are simply overburdened with too many taxes.
Lances, daily toll.
The group marched to the offices of the Assembly and petitioned the Metropolitan Chief Executive, but were received by the Regional Minister MiddayLive Agbo.
We'll arrange for a meeting. Our team member down. Now share. Now accounts. Now share. What can we do to maybe reduce the amount IS?
The Metropolitan Chief Executive Ni Ashia Odamten described the traders' action as unfortunate and needless.
At least we had consulted them 4 times, and so seeing them demonstrating this morning, the question is how much do they want to pay if they are not going to pay 7 cedis 50 pesos per month. They are paying 2 Ghana cedis for shops in Tema, and so if they want 30% on that, my rough estimates would mean they want to pay 2 cedis 70 pesos for shops in Tema. And I think that it is time for us to be realistic. It is time for us to look at what ought to be.
Well, away from Tema, let's come to Accra because city authorities have introduced an operation called Don't Cross the Red Line. These are red lines marked on the streets in the Central Business District. Hawkers cannot sell beyond the red line.
Over the years, city authorities have failed in their bid to decongest the city centre. Several attempts by successive governments have not yielded results. For instance, a similar exercise in 2005 was short-lived after appeals by hawkers to city authorities to provide alternative areas for them to carry out their business. The then Kufuor government intervened and provided funds for the construction of what is now known as the pedestrian shopping mall near the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. It was to accommodate some 4,000 hawkers, but was abandoned by some traders. Years after, the hawkers made their way into the city centre. In yet another drive to decongest the city centre, the Accra Metropolitan Assembly has embarked on a new drive dubbed Operation Don't Cross the Red Line. It involves red markings in the Central Business District of Accra to deter traders from selling on the streets and to ensure free flow of traffic.
What is it in cross red? Okay. Red no way. Tell me red no way.
Traders appealed to the Assembly to provide them with facilities where they can sell their goods. Drivers are advised to park on the left side of the road. Some traders who were pleased with the new development hailed the mayor.
Quite an interesting development there. Let's do some other business stories now. And the Chartered Institute of Taxation Ghana says it is illegal for MMDAs to collect taxes on registration of businesses, while the institute is advising taxpayers to report to their office for assistance any move by the MMDAs to collect the tax.
Owners of KMA Shell, Stallion Motors, were apprehended by the tax force for failing to insure their landed property. Some of the owners were detained by the police. The property included both completed and those under constructions that were being used. The special task force comprised personnel of the Fire and Police Service, the National Insurance Commission, and Ghana Insurance Association. The chairman of the task force, Joseph Bento, said the exercise was aimed at protecting users and third parties against liabilities.
Insurance Act 2006 at 724 requires section 183 and 184 requires all commercial buildings, 1, under construction to be insured, 2, in use to also to be insured against fire and collapse. In Kumasi, a majority have done it, but still there's a lot of work for us to do. We have to continue educating and we have to continue enforcing.
He urged members of the business community to insure their property.
Well, that's how we conclude the business reports on Midday Live.